Hey there, Michelle Gibson, Realtor with Keller Williams.
And Christine Faulkner, estate planning attorney with Cava and Faulkner here in Elk Grove. So Michelle, I heard that you got 12 offers on a house that you had listed for just 3 days. Wow, that is so crazy. What's happening in the market right now?
Yeah, Christine, it is nuts. And I have to say my seller is incredibly happy. We got offers up to $30,000 over the list price. So that's what I'm here to talk about today. I want to talk specifically on what just happened this last month in August compared to June and July. So, a lot of folks that were considering putting their home on the market early spring have kind of taken a seat back and thought that the market may change. And the leading indicator of a changing market is purely supply and demand. So we are nowhere near that right now of a changing market. So just to throw out a couple stats, Sacramento County specifically, from July to August, last month there were 15% less homes on the market just in last August, which is crazy because June and July, we already had such a crazy low inventory then. And so August was 15% less homes on the market, which that, goes for an even bigger buyer frenzy to put offers on these homes. So with that being said, pendings increased by 16%. And so sometimes you have to be careful with what headlines you're reading because this next stat is specifically because of that, where sales, homes that actually closed and sold, went down 10% in Sacramento County, and they went down 7% in our region. And that is specifically may seem like, well, that seems bad news. But actually, they're down because there's less homes to sell. So you can see how pendings went in 16% increase. And the reflection of that 15% less homes for sale, you're going to have smaller numbers at the bottom of that grid, which is going to show a decline because there's less homes to buy. So be careful of what you're reading. And if you have questions, call me because it can be misleading. So, we're going into the fall months, and historically, we would see a decline in inventory come fall. So it'll be interesting to see what these next fall months bring, if we're even going to get less than what we have now, which would just be crazy. So what does that mean for buyers? Well, buyers right now have the advantage of these incredibly historically low interest rates, like historically low in the 2%. So right now they have a lot of high competition. Obviously you hear the example I said earlier about 12 offers on one property. So it's very important if you are a buyer to have a qualified professional navigating you through this challenging market, like myself. So have to plug that. And if you're a seller who was even considering putting your home on in April or March and was just kind of waiting to see what would happen, well, now is the time to jump on that because you have the absolute seller advantage. So, with that all being said, I'm going to be watching the fall inventory like a hawk, and I will report back here just so that you can see how things are changing as we go into the fourth quarter. So send me a message if you'd like more information specifically to your neighborhood. But I'm going to go ahead and post one of those market stats of the low inventory in the comments below. So feel free to share and tell me what you think.
Cool. Great
Yeah,
info.
crazy month. So we'll tell you how September goes next month. Thanks.
Okay, can't wait to hear.